Hey guys, how you doing? Got another awesome first aid kit video for you guys today. This is my personal vehicle Ifak, or individual first aid kit, vehicle emergency kit, whatever you want to call it. It's a first aid kit, it goes in your bag, it does the job. So straight from the get-go, you guys notice that it's a one of those rip-away style Ifaks or first aid kits. And these are really great. You can take the back panel off and you can actually stick this to the upholstery of your vehicle, so it doesn't like move around on the floor and stuff. I've got the multicam, I've got some other colours as well, but just for this video I'm going to use multicam. So straight from the start, it opens all the way up, and we're going to find some goodies in here. So the first kind of thing we can see is a splint. It's that aluminium foil wrapped around with foam, so you can bend it and shape it around injured joints or possible breaks and vehicle accidents and stuff like that. I might actually put it there. Next up we have got, quite obvious, a tourniquet. Tourniquets are really useful. They stop major bleeding, and they're something that everyone should be trained on how to use as well as carry. So gonna make sure we have a tourniquet there. This is just some of that conforming bandage. So this stuff is actually pretty cool for wrapping around an injury, for like a sprain or something, or if you have like a gauze pad and you wrap it around, you don't need tape or anything, this can just go around it and secure that, so that's quite useful. Then we've got medical tape. Medical tape's, yeah, it's pretty standard. In this pocket here we have got 10mm syringe and saline. Saline's used to irrigate wounds, if you didn't know, or if you have like a small burn, you can theoretically use this to cool the area effectively. So now we've got some crepe bandages. You can never have too many crepe bandages. And straight away you can see all these little blue bags. Now these are just pairs of gloves that I've individually wrapped so that I can just rip it open, put some gloves on and deal with the situation effectively and quickly. I've got a triangular bandage. Yeah, basically shows you on the front is for injured arms, or if you have a head injury, use it for that theoretically as well. And this stuff is pretty cool. This is wound packing gauze. Now not everyone will need to carry stuff like this, but in a tactical environment this is kind of for like bullet hole wounds or punctured wounds where you can't put a tourniquet on. So you actually have to open this packet up, pull the tab, and it's just square gauze that's like sandwiched over each other, and you pull it out and you push it into the hole and swap fingers and push it, maintaining pressure. That's yeah, junctional hemorrhaging that's for usually. Put that there. Now we've got a big bandage here. Not really big bandage, but it's a medium-sized bandage. It's a sterile bandage. I've just put it in its individual wrapping because sometimes the wrapping, when I'm pulling it out of the bags, they rip and come off, and can be a bit complicated. And just another one of those creepy bandages, or creep bandages. Now this one here is a abdominal kind of large bandage. So I can only really see this being used for like big injuries, like if someone's guts were hanging out, you have to create like one of those little cool pocket things, or you have to secure a really large dressing down, or I guess you could cut it in half, but yeah, that's just a large bandage there. So right in here we've got an instant ice pack. These are actually really good if you don't have any water source around you and you need to cool an injury that's like sprained or anything like that. Bruising, reduce swelling of an area. I guess you can use these to cool burns. It probably is not advised, but if you had to, I guess it's there. Now next part here. So we've got some just regular non-sterile, sterile, non-woven pad things. Shouldn't call them pads, they're called dressings, not pads. Yeah, they're just simple. Little pieces of material, put on a wound, bandage it up. Then we've got a large combined wound dressing for those like bigger injuries. And then we open up this little pouch here, got some other goodies too. So it's just some more combine wound dressings, just some of the bigger size compared to the smaller ones. So you've got a variety of stuff as well. You don't know what you could come across in a car accident. Someone could have a small cut, or they could yeah, a laceration that's bleeding quite profusely. Put those there. And I think that's all from this. Yep, cool. So coming into this small little pouch here, it's kind of like your minor bleeding plasters and some medication. So right in here we've got some ibuprofen. Yeah, obviously you can do your own research on the medicines and stuff, but ibuprofen is pretty good for like swelling and all. And then we got what's this? Loratadine 10 milligrams. So this is an antihistamine. You know, you might have allergies yourself or whatever, and you might, you know, drive away from home, and then you go into the country, or you get stuck somewhere and you start sneezing, or I don't know, you get bit by a bloody wasp or something, and you need a antihistamine. Got you covered. These are cool. These are just alcohol swabs. You can use these as fire starters. Done that before. That's pretty cool. Here's my favourite little sanitization thing. It's those Pervivid iodine swabs with the breakable plastic tab. It's an applicator, so you get a cut, you break the tip of the cotton bud there. It's got like a cool little line, and then it all like drains in there, and you can, you know, go to work on that. Wipe excess off of the other side, I guess. You got a splinter probe as well. Not many people carry these, but they're super small, super easy to put in packets. Basically like a small needle that you can use to get splinters out of your hands or whatnot. Can come in useful. Now here is the paracetamol, 500 milligrams should be enough, and that's like what, 9 tablets, 10 if it was a full pack. So you don't need any more than that. Otherwise you just have to replace it regularly because it will expire. And whenever you're storing like medications like this in a first aid kit that's going to go in your car, you just got to think about some of the external factors like heat, how hot your car gets, because that can have an effect on the medicines and stuff you have, can reduce the life of them, which isn't good. So try to store your first aid kit in a easy to grab but out of the sunlight kind of thing. Everyone's favourite, fabric plasters. Never go plastic. I hate plastic. Plastics are rubbish. They don't stick well. These, you can put them through anything and they will stick. If you get the right ones, not the real cheap ones. Right, last but not least, we have got some of these real cool, they're like island dressings. Island being island and then sticky stuff around it. So it's like, yeah, it's an island dressing. What more would you expect? Ooh, got some more of them. It's good to know. Got some more of them. Usually I would have a survival blanket as well, which is one of those like aluminium foil blankets that you wrap hypothermic patients up in with, you know, with a woolen blanket as well. You know, shelter if you really need to, but that's in another, I need to get another one of those because I'm already using it for a current first aid kit. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you can find anything that should go in this kit, let me know in the comment section below. Share this with all your friends if you want to, but this is just kind of like my general idea of what a vehicle first aid kit. I like a small one. I'm not going like big paramedic bag or massive first responders apocalyptic ending of the world kind of bag. This is kind of like a, you know, your simple stuff all the way over to your extreme stuff with tourniquets and stopping massive hemorrhaging. So let me know how you guys think about this video, what I would need to put in future, obviously the silver blanket, and yeah, stay tuned for the next videos that are coming up.